God of War 3 on Chaos difficulty mode. We are now in the River Styx here. Just fell into it, and at 3 separate spots as you're going down the river, you're going to get your health cut in half, your magic cut in half, and all your orbs taken away. So it occurs at 3 random spots in the river. You can't not have this happen. So there is a cutscene up ahead with Athena too, which I cut out. And I also wanted to point out the fact that I have 1,716 orbs that I have accumulated since I started playing, and they're all going to be taken away. So it's what I was talking about in the first or second video. This is just what they do in God of War 2, where you get orbs and then just take them away. I understand what's going on, but in the concept, but maybe they could at least give you some kind of a percentage or something, you know, when you're starting out. So I edited out this cutscene. It's not that long, but it's unnecessary, I thought. Don't want to get flagged by YouTube bots, that old cliche, you know. And so this is the edit right here. We're in the realm of Hades. So I'm going to interact with this pedestal here and read. I like to read all these. Here is the end of the great journey that all must embark on, where none can turn back. That's hardcore shit's going on. So once again, you could move the L button to move around the left analog stick. So just glide on down here after you press R, and just drop, and then open these 2 treasure boxes. There's going to be some shades walking around all these areas, and when I mean shade, I just mean these guys, these damned people walking, and just grab them. They always give you health, and you get a +5 brutal kill. So we've got 50 orbs so far. That's good. So this is the start of our journey. I really enjoy this section. I love the Hades realm. So this is another cool tooltip that I don't think would be on here if I deactivated these tutorials. So I'm glad I put them on here. So the grapple combat, or the combat grapple, however you want to say it, is just performed by pressing the L1 and circle button. I also wanted to mention that when you're grabbing the enemies and pressing or doing that move that I did, that by the way was the O button. You grab them and then press O again. But I like to grab them and press the triangle button. That does the brutal kill +5, as does the other one. So I flung that guy off. That was funny. But I was going to mention that when you're doing these brutal kills, you get the orbs. I don't know if it's the case for these shades here, but when you're killing enemies and you do the brutal kill, you get the +5 bonus points. And in the case of the harpies, you get a +10 mutilation kill. It's cool, but you get more orbs. You get the orbs for the kill, plus you get that bonus. So I'm gonna leave this on the map. This is on the highest brightness setting too, by the way, and still it's very dim. So after that dialogue with Hades, we get the army of Sparta here, and what I really like this, having unlimited use of the magic once you get it to test it out. You can get a nice combo in. They did this in God of War 2. They didn't do it in God of War 1, but looks like they're continuing the trend from God of War 2, where when you get a new magic, you can test it out as much as you want to. So I got +15 for that little combo that I did. Almost 80 combo hits. I don't really go for combos all the time. I just go for consistent victories. So I didn't actually get hit on this chain. This was the first time I've ever done this without getting hit. So the best way to do this is I like to stun them or just grab them with the O button. I stunned that guy with a couple hits, and then I grabbed him. This is hard. It's hard to survive this, but I didn't even get killed. It's just as hard as God of War 1. So I'm gonna stun those guys, and then you see how I was grab killing that guy, and then the guy behind me, that guy fell off, but the guy behind me, I was out of range of his knife. But I was technically kind of within his range, but the game just is very generous about letting you survive. So watch this. I'm going to grab this guy, and see the guy behind me? He tries to hit me, but he completely misses me. And that guy, same story right there. So that's what you really have to depend on there, because you can get taken out pretty damn quickly on this chain here. So once you cross it, just hop on down, press the R1 button, and then here's a note left by a guy we're going to be meeting in the next video. I don't know how to pronounce his name. I'm not even going to attempt it. But So I'm just gonna butcher that name. So anyway, I'm gonna leave the chests on the map over here. Sometimes I try to hit all the little jars around, but I cannot see everything because this game is so dim. It's purposely dim. A lot of this times that you're in, it's completely black areas, and you're depending on the lamp, the guy's head that you use for a lamp, to look around and to actually see in the dark. Or this game does a really good job of lighting with your own weapons, so when you're using those weapons, it lights up the stuff for you. But this game could be a little brighter, in my opinion. So in here is our first encounter with the Gorgons. There is a bunch of shades wandering around here, and this is a little introduction of this Gorgon. And right off the bat, it's an unavoidable grab right there. And I really wish I could take these quick time events off. I don't like them whatsoever. So I usually fail at that one right there, but I got it in. And if I failed, I don't keep it in. It's just embarrassing. It's just I hate the quick time events. They're not that bad. They could be a lot worse. They could be a little more subtler. I think in God Over Ascension they're gonna phase them out a little bit more. You know, I hope so. That's what I mean. That would make sense because they're a little bit too much in this game. You can grab these guys. Definitely grab these guys and press the square button to use them as battering rams. You could even throw them at her by pressing the X. Yeah, it's the X button after you grab them. Or you could do this, like parry again. And I actually wasn't focusing enough on hitting the Gorgon, so she broke out of her petrification. So she swiped at me there. Her attacks are blockable, by the way. And in one of the trials, it's called Get Stoned. You can instigate her freeze gaze by going up to her and pressing the O button. So I think that's, if you want to do that, you can try to instigate it. It does work in that trial, but sometimes I feel like I was doing it in this arena over here, and she wasn't reacting to it in the way she did in the trial. Another tough trial. So you get a checkpoint after that. So I love that. I love this fight. It's cool. I like this whole area. I just wish it was a little brighter. That's all. So I'm gonna open these gates here. And some jars. Sometimes I just hit at random just to light up the area, just to see if there's anything I'm missing. That's why this is kind of easy to overlook. These two chests under here. So we're getting quite a bit of chests, and this is going to be pretty much the end of the video. In the next video, we're going to be getting the bow and doing a little puzzle and hopping on a little Cerebus creature. So that's the end of the video. Everybody take care, and thanks for watching my guide.